Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Memorial Day weekend. How's everybody doing? Shout out to the folks in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. The lineup is out. That's why I'm live right now. I have a little bit of time. So, I'm going to go live for about 30 minutes and then head out for the final game of the series between the Yankees and Rockies. It's been a good series so far. Friday night was pretty lame. I was at that game. I couldn't believe it, but things happen. People want to say, well, they lost to the worst team in all of baseball. Guess what? The worst team in all of baseball, they're going to find a way to win games. And baseball is a funny sport. Things happen. I mean, hell, recently the Angels swept the Dodgers. Who would have thought? But it's baseball. These things happen. But anyway, folks, shout out to the people in the chat. Make sure, once again, you all hit that like button, hit the subscribe. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for the support. As always, we are on the road to 1,700. So we'll love to get there sooner rather than later. So if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and join in on the conversation. I know we got a few people in the chat. Let me say what's up real quick. We got Jonathan, Desiree, Chris. What up, man? We got Dev Finch in the building. What's up? What's up? But we'll just continue to wait for a few more people to jump in. So, Friday night, I was at the game. The bats were just cold. The bats had no answer. Now, I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for the Yankees for why they lost that game. What's up, Bill? How's it going? The Yankees did travel, right after the Rangers series, boarding a plane, going straight to Colorado. They were traveling west. There's a little bit of a time zone difference traveling west. So it's like they had to travel right away. There wasn't really like much of a day off, but once again, the Yankees bats were just cold. Clark Schmidt, did he have the greatest of outings? No, unfortunately, he just couldn't go. He couldn't go 5 innings. I believe he went 4 1/3 or 4 2/3 on Friday. The bats were making him work. Yeah, Chris, the umpires have been sucking for a long time. So I mean, the ABS system. I hate to say it, it needs to get here sooner rather than later. I don't like changing things about the sport, but I mean, the ABS system is just it's just sounding easier and easier to implement, with how these umpires are. But, Friday night game, I still had a good time. I still had a good time even with the loss. The loss sucked. But, the Yankees lost that game 3-2. The bats were invisible. What's up there, Joe? But yesterday was, wow. Yesterday was insane. The Yankees going on this insane run in the 5th inning. It was just great to see. Seeing Aaron Judge homer back-to-back games. I'll tell you what, seeing Aaron Judge hit home runs live is a different story. The guy's just unbelievable. I mean, I see him mostly play on TV, but to be there live to witness him hit a home run live when you're at the game, at the stadium, is a whole different story. Judge going back-to-back home runs, and the Yankees bats yesterday just erupting. Paul Goldschmidt, who still I think has a lot of haters out there, killing it at the plate yesterday, going 3 for 4. And Max Fried, people, I'll tell you what, Max Fried, seeing him pitch live, again, it's so different seeing him pitch live. In person at the stadium. Like it's like he is everything that the Yankees expected him to be, and I think even more. Shout out to Max Fried, going 7 1/3, striking out 7, only giving up the 1 run. Walking only 1 batter. What more can you ask for? He went. I thought he was going to pitch a complete game, but Boone took him out. Pitch with him pitching 7 1/3. He went 83 pitches, I think. It's fine. It's like the Yankees were up by 10 runs at that point. So, there was really no point in him to continue pitching in that game. a lot of guys, everybody in the lineup yesterday performed. I mean, even the criticizers, and I include myself in this, of like guys like Anthony Volpe and Austin Wells, they came through. Even the guys who substituted, right, came in and got some hits. JC Escarra, Pablo Lopez, even they came up and got a couple of hits late in the game. When the Yankees were up by 12 runs. But yesterday's game overall was just a night and day difference from the Friday night game. I loved what these guys did at the game yesterday. And to see it live, it was exciting. Yankees fans were definitely very loud, especially when guys like Aaron Judge came up to the mound. Max Fried, when he was taken out of the game, he got a standing ovation. So it was great to see, and a lot of Yankees fans at this game. A lot of Yankees fans. I don't know if they all flew in from New York or if all flew in from like other states, but they are, they were there, right? And I'm sure there's some of them that live here. I got to meet one of the subscribers yesterday, Theo. Ran into him yesterday, so it was cool. It was cool meeting him. So it was just all around a great day. It was just all around a great day. So I'm looking forward to today's game. Will Warren's going to take the mound. He is going to play or pitch against Antonio Senzatella. All right, and Antonio Senzatella, Rockies pitcher, 1-8 record with a 6.34 ERA. I'm just saying the Yankees bats should be able to do some work against him, but we'll see. And Will Warren, 3-2 record with a 4.05 ERA. Will Warren, as of late, has looked so much better on the mound. His ERA is slowly but surely coming down, so let's hope he could get it under 4 this afternoon. Let's see. His last 3 starts, he's looked phenomenal. He's looked phenomenal, right? You go back to the series against the Athletics, which was on May 9th. He went 7 1/3, struck out 7, walked 1, gave up only 1 run on 4 hits. The game against Seattle, he didn't get a decision in that one, but managed to hold his own still, right? Managed to hold his own. He gave up 2 runs on 4 hits, but he still struck out 9, walked 1. And then his recent start against the Texas Rangers, what a start there, going 5 2/3, giving up 5 hits. Didn't give up any runs, but he struck out 10, which was his career high, and he walked 1 batter. And I'm excited to see what he does today. I think he looks a lot more confident out there. I don't know what's changed, but I'm sure he had some talks with the coaches, and so I'm excited to see Will Warren pitch today. With the rotation that's been out here pitching in Colorado, I'm excited for it because I got to see Schmidt pitch on Friday. Seeing Fried pitch yesterday, like I said, it was awesome. And then see Will Warren. So, Will Warren Will Warren's going to be. I think he's going to be awesome today. I think he's going to be great. I know he pitched against the Rockies last season. The Rockies took advantage, but that was because of inexperience. But I think we're going to see a much different Will Warren against the Rockies. And based on his last 3 starts, hopefully he goes out there and pitches a good game. And shout out to my man Jason Custodio in the building. What is up, bro? How are you? What's going on? Shout out to my man Jason Custodio. It's good to see him go live. He goes live late at nights, but it's cool. Like, I got to tune in, so make sure you all subscribe to my man there. So shout out to you, bro. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I'm gonna get you more into UFC fights. So I get you all caught up. But the game yesterday, I was expecting rain during the game. I did feel there was a couple of raindrops that came down. But the rain held up. The rain came through after the game, thankfully. As far as today goes, the weather right now, it is cloudy. They are saying it's going to rain. Again, I was expecting rain at the game yesterday, but it held up. I only felt like a couple of raindrops. But as far as today goes, they're expecting rain again today. Like I said, it is cloudy, right now it is cloudy. I don't think there's going to be any sun, but hopefully, the weather can somewhat hold up. If it does hold up, I mean, great. I mean, if it does rain, I'm ready. I'm prepared. So I'm not worried about it. But hopefully, if it does rain, it doesn't like downpour, right? But again, hopefully it ends up being like yesterday. So, so we'll see what happens there. But let's talk about the lineup today. Okay, the lineup is out. So let me share that with all of you, and we'll get into our usual predictions. Okay. Yeah, Custodio. I mean, I was happy to see. It was awesome seeing Judge hit a bomb in both games, dude. That was awesome. But this is your lineup right here. Let me make this full screen and let me see. Let's see what we got here. Boom. Cool. So let me just zoom in a little bit more too, so y'all could see it a little bit better. All right. So we got Paul Goldschmidt leading things off. Ben Rice is batting second. He's back in the lineup. He'll be DHing. Aaron Judge batting third, playing right field. Cody Bellinger is cleanup. He'll be playing center field. Jason Dominguez, he's playing left field. He'll be batting fifth. Volpe batting sixth. He'll be playing shortstop. JC Escada at the dish. He'll be batting seventh. So he'll be taking over catching duties. DJ LeMahieu is batting eighth. He'll be playing second base. Oswald Peraza playing third base. He'll be batting ninth. And on the mound today, folks, it is Will Warren. Folks in the chat, let me know what you all think about this lineup. How do you all feel about this lineup? Are you all excited about this lineup? Let me know in the chat. Now, again, I have no problems with it, right? I have no problems with it. And yeah, let me get to your. You know what? Real quick, I'm gonna get to Desiree's comment there in a minute because I want to ask all of you the question here. But first and foremost, though, let me know what you all think about the lineup. What do you all think about this lineup? What would you change about this lineup? Once again, I wouldn't change anything about this lineup. I like this lineup. I like the fact that Dominguez is batting fifth. And Volpe's batting sixth. I'm okay with this. I think Volpe should be batting sixth or sixth through ninth any like every day of the week if he is going to be when he is in the lineup. I don't think he should be batting fifth personally, but I do like this lineup. Chris says the lineup is good to him. Great. So yeah, Grisham is not in the lineup either. So there is no Grisham. So Grisham is getting a day off, which will be fine. Grish, he's been slumping a little bit lately, and no Vivas, right? Vivas is not playing today either. So I like the lineup. Like I said, I like this lineup, but I want to see from all of you. I want to know what you all think. Chris thinks Volpe should bat ninth. I get it. I get it. Right now, I would put him sixth or seventh right now. I would bring up sixth or seventh right now. So that's exactly what I would do. But as of right now, right? I mean, unless if like Volpe was to get worse and somehow Peraza starts getting better with the bat, then sure, you can make the argument. But I like the lineup as it is. So I'm cool. I am cool with this lineup. But I do want to ask this question, though, because Desiree here claims that I look like JC Escara. Not to go off topic here, but I want to know what you all think because I don't think I look nothing like that dude. But that's just me. But I'll let you all answer. I'll let you all let me know what you all think about that just for the fun of it. And, fun little fact here. Shout out to Jonathan. He just sent me this. What up there, Petruzzi? Jonathan just sent me this, which once again, shout out to him. Judge is on pace for 466 total bases. Record is 457, set by Babe Ruth in 1921. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty remarkable. That is incredible if Judge can meet that goal. 466 total bases, that would be amazing. But, I think, these records and all that is great. But for me, it's like, and thank you for sharing this, Jonathan. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is like, I want the Yankees to get a World Series, right? But individual stats, individual records, like stuff like that. I mean, listen, I'm all for it, but I want that World Series. I want the Yankees to get that World Series. Well, I mean, Desiree, I definitely don't look like Ace. So, yeah, Jacob, he's a regular subscriber. He's subscribed to a few of us content creators. That's Theo Harris. Met him at the stadium yesterday. Cool. He's a cool kid, cool dude. It's a nice guy. So I no problems with him. He should be at the game today too. What's up, Ethan? I haven't seen you in a while, but he says, I think it's a great lineup. No matter what lineup they have, they win versus Colorado. They're a terrible team. You predict a 16-0 win for the Yankees today. All right. I like it. What up, Giku? How's it going there, man? But let's get into these predictions real quick, folks. Let's talk about these predictions. You know how we do it on this channel. Will Warren. What does Will Warren do today? How does he do against the Rockies? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know how Will Warren does. Let's get into these predictions. I want to see Will Warren predictions. Let me see what you all have to say. I want to let's see those Will Warren predictions. Let me know what you got for Will Warren. So Chris is saying 7 innings and 12 strikeouts. Okay, so a new career high for him. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely having a blast. Desiree's saying 7 innings, 10 strikeouts. Okay. So he'll tie his career high of 10 strikeouts. Cool. What else we got, folks? What else we got? Let me know. I want to see these predictions. Yeah, I mean, he still managed to get 8 strikeouts on a not so great outing, but hey, I'll take it. What's up there, Beagle? Let's see. Ethan is going 7 or 8 innings pitched for him, between 11 to 14 strikeouts, something like that. Okay, so we might be seeing him break his career high. Buckeye says seven strikeouts in 6 innings. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's look at his last game. He went 5 2/3 against Texas 5 days ago. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to go 6 innings for Will Warren. I'm going to go 6 innings for Will Warren. I'll give him 7 strikeouts. So 6 innings, 7 strikeouts. I think he'll give up a walk and 1 run. That's my prediction. Giku says Yankees win 8-3. Warren will give up all 3 runs over 6.5 innings with 6 strikeouts. Okay, so you're going 6.5. So 6 1/3 or 6 2/3. Stephen B, what's up, man? He's saying Warren goes 6 innings, 11 strikeouts, 1 run. Yankees win 5-1. That's your prediction. Sweet. I like it. Yeah, that sweeper, he's got a filthy changeup, and that fastball has been really working really well for Will Warren, man. I'm liking that fastball from him. But let's see, 6 2/3. I got you there, Giku. Okay. I'll give him 6 innings. Chopper heading out, just popped in to say thing. All right, cool. No worries there, Stephen B. I know the lineup came out in time, so I was just like, you know what? Let me do a pregame, and I haven't done a pregame or any or play-by-plays. I mean, clearly because I've been at the game. So The lineup came out early enough that I was like, you know what, let me jump on live and do a little pregame and talk to all of you on it, just see what everybody's thinking about the game and the series so far. But yeah. So let's, now that we talked about the predictions with Will Warren, who's going to hit a homer today? Is Judge going to go 3 games in a row? Are we going to see another home run by Aaron Judge today? Looking at the lineup, you know what? I'm going Judge. I'm going to go Judge, and I think I'm going to go Judge. I'm going to go Judge, Dominguez, and Bellinger. I'm going to go 3-4-5 today. I'm going 3-4-5 today. Custodio says Judge and Rice. Judge, Belly, and DJ. Judge and Rice. Okay. So Buckeye and Custodio have the same guys. Great minds. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to go 3-4-5 batters today. That's who I got. I'm also expecting another good game from Paul Goldschmidt. He's been killing it in this series against the Rockies. Number 19 for Judge, and you're going Judge and Volpe. Okay, all right, there, Giku. I see you, bro. Any other home run predictions? Ethan says Judge at least 2 home runs. Cody and Paul Goldschmidt home runs. Dang. Okay, so you're going Judge for 2, Cody and Paul. So you're calling for 4 home runs. Okay, I dig that. 23 likes. Yeah, let's get those likes up, people. Let's get those likes up. I would greatly appreciate it. And Buckeye's saying Judge goes yard twice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, Chris. I mean, he spent his whole entire career in the National League, so he's all too familiar with the National League. So you got a point there. I mean, he did spend a lot of years with the Diamondbacks. He spent some years with the Diamondbacks, so he's familiar with the Rockies because they're both in the same division. Same thing with he spent some time with the Cardinals too. So yeah, he knows the National League all too well. That's where he spent his career. So, made his major league debut in 2011. So, once again, I'm going to say this. I love the Goldschmidt signing. That was a steal. It's a steal at the price he's getting paid, $12.5 million. I don't think anybody expected his batting average to be as high. I mean, myself included. I thought his batting average, if he was able to hit like 260, 270, I would have been happy with that. But his batting average, the way this guy is hitting, I'm like, oh my God, this guy's just blowing the cover off the ball. I love it. And his defense, I was most excited about his defense. That's what I was most excited about because his defense is fantastic. It's exceptional when it comes to his defense. Yo, Pasty, what up, man? There's going to be more than 4 home runs for the entire team today. I hope they totally maul them. I'm still mad at them beating the Yankees in Game 1. Yeah, it happens, Ethan. Yeah, Giku, potentially. Yeah, for sure, Chris. Like I said, I wasn't expecting his batting average to be as high. I remember so many fans during the offseason were talking about, go sign Alonso. And, you sign Goldschmidt to a 1-year deal for less money, and this guy's producing, better than Alonso is. And I'm not taking anything away from Alonso, but I'm just saying the numbers speak for itself. Buckeye, that's questions been asked about Ben Rice playing third. I know he took some reps there. I'm not exactly for that option personally. I think the Yankees should go out there and get a third baseman. Who that is, I don't know. And I know, again, speaking of third base, a lot of fans were like, go get Bregman. And look what happened. He got hurt. He's out with a quad injury. which was which was similar to what he suffered in 2021. So, just saying, I'd say the Yankees dodged the bullet with that. So, I can't, Cashman was smart not to go after either Alonso or Bregman. So, and I'll just leave it at that. But they do need to get a third baseman. I'm not for the Ben Rice idea. I'm not sure why that was thrown around. I get he took reps there, but yeah, Christian Walker. Yeah, I'm glad the Yankees didn't sign him either. So you think Goldschmidt will retire after the season? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean that's going to be a puzzle with Ben Rice, right? When Stanton gets back, I mean, we'll see how things play out. We'll see what happens when the deadline comes around because it'll be interesting to see who the Yankees target. I'm sure they're going to target. They're definitely going to target some bullpen arms, which is something that they do every deadline. But it'd be good for them to get somebody at third. I mean, I know Joe brought up Suarez. He could be a guy that they could look at for sure. I wouldn't mind him at all. But once again, we'll see what happens. Goldschmidt, 7-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glover, MVP of the league, and almost 400 home runs those look like Hall of Fame numbers to me there, Giku. I don't think they're going to trade Rice. I really don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to trade Ben Rice unless they're getting something very valuable back. I don't think they're going to trade Ben Rice. But anyway, let's get into these double play predictions. So, it was funny. Yankees hit into 4 double plays yesterday. I mean, granted, they still won the game. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that, but they hit into 4. And I think on Friday they hit into like 2 or 3, which was like absolutely frustrating. Double play predictions. What do you all got? Buckeye says 2. Beagle says 3. You know what? I am today. You know what? Today, hopefully I'm wrong. I'm going to go 3 double plays today. I'm going to go 3. Yo, and the man of the hour, Theo Harris. What's up there, bud? It was good meeting you yesterday. How are you, man? I know you're going to the game today. Where are you going to be sitting there, Theo? Chris says none. Deb says 4. Desiree says 2. Pacey says 0. They shocked the world. Joe is going 1. Cool. I'm going to go 3 just to see if let's see if I'm wrong. But I'm going to go 3 double plays. Section 319. Okay, cool, man. Your gut tells you 1 or 2 double plays, maybe 0. But if you had to pick a number there, Ethan, what would be your number? Like your final number? What do you think? Ethan's going 1. Okay, cool. So 1 double play. I like it. All right. 1 double play. Cool. Okay, now I am in section 152. Let me double check that for you there, Theo. It should be section 152. I'll be left field side. I'll be with Brian Gusto and his wife. They're bringing their daughter along. Yeah, section 152. Any replacements at third makes Rice sit. I mean, Buckeye, I get what you're saying. Sir, but I just don't know about Buckeye at or not Buckeye, sorry. I don't know about Rice at third. Yeah, buddy. Hope to see you there too. If you want to link up, let me know. You got my number. All right, let's get into these score predictions, people. What's today's score going to be? So, it was 3-2 on Friday night, 13-1 yesterday. The Yankees left 10 men on base, so how dare they? They could have had 23 runs, so fired the whole staff. Just kidding. But today's score predictions, people. Drop those score predictions. Theo's going 7-1. Okay. 7-1. Let's see those score predictions. I'm gonna say 9. Desiree saying 9-2. I'm going 8-2. Beagle is going 10-1. Ethan is going 16-0. I'm going 8-2. Yeah, well, you know what, Joe? Everybody was freaking out about it with Game 1 and how the Yankees lost to the worst team in baseball, and it was like it felt like they lost the World Series. So, but yeah, I'm going 8-2. But let's see score predictions. Let's see some more scoring predictions. What do we got? Brad is saying 8-0. Warren is going the distance. Okay, Brad. I like that bold prediction. Theo, that would be my assumption. Every time Warren is on the mound, Escara seems to be his catcher. I think it's safe to assume that. It's definitely safe to assume that, but I'll tell you what, though. I mean, the Rockies may have the worst record in all of baseball, though, but they got a few guys on that team that could hit. Once again, if the ownership will just pony up and spend some money and get these guys into position, they could be a pesky team, could be, but they got a long way to go before that happens. You got that right, Giku. You got that right. But let's see some more score predictions, and then we'll move on to everybody's favorite segment, which I know everybody's going to come out and. So Giku's going 8-3. Okay. Yeah, 8-2 is my final score. Yeah, let's see some more predictions, and then we'll move on to everybody's favorite segment. 8-5 from Joe. Okay. 9-2 from Custodio. 12-8 from Dev. Nice. All right. Let's move on to everybody's favorite segment, because I am going to have to jet out here pretty soon. Food. What's everybody doing for food today? What are you all snacking on? What are you all munching on? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all got. And let's answer this question real quick. A few years ago, there was a battle between chicken sandwiches. So I'll give you all two choices here: Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. Let me know. Ethan saying, I'm going to also watch the Knicks game 3 tonight. I hope they battle. They got to get the win for sure, Ethan. I'm going to be tuning into that game as well. Jonathan is going 8-3. Brad says, coffee, need to wake up. I understand. I agree, Brad. I think Warren has a better chemistry with Escara. So I do agree with you on that. Dev is going wings. Theo's going Popeyes. Desiree's going Chick-fil-A. Custodio is going Chick-fil-A. Jonathan, you got to go and try Chick-fil-A. You have some homework to do. So go try Chick-fil-A at some point. I don't know when, but do it. Don't have either in. I got you. So count me out. You got it there, Brad. Joe's going Chick-fil-A. Cool. And then let me know what y'all are eating for lunch or for whatever, late breakfast, dinner, depending on where you are in the world. Yeah, for sure, Jonathan. Oh, so Theo's changing his mind to Chick-fil-A. All right. I'm a Chick-fil-A guy. I really am. I know a lot of people want to say that their food is overrated, but I beg to differ. But I do love me some Chick-fil-A. Oh, Custodio going steak and mashed potatoes. Oh, the infamous steak man. I'm calling you the steak man there, Custodio. Medium well. Boo! Just playing, bro. Oh man. Desiree's going chicken salad on a honey wheat and grape salad, maybe watermelon and feta later. I like that. What favorite fast food? I mean, right now, dude, it's like Chick-fil-A is like on the top of that list, dude. I like Chick-fil-A. Beats out McDonald's, beats out Burger King, Wendy's. How far am I from the stadium? Not far at all. It'll take me about it takes about 20 to 30 minutes if I were to drive. But I'm going to take the light rail, which is, it's a train. It's not like a full on subway, but it's a train system. I'll say it like that. So I'm going to take the train. It'll take me a half hour to get down there. So, and I'm going to meet up with Brian, his wife, and his daughter. So I can't wait to hang out with them. Sausage and peppers, Desiree. Oh, Theo likes Shake Shack. Eggplant raviolis and broccoli. Okay. Hi there, Susan. How are you? Susan, Brooklyn is in the house. She is the Anthony Volpe basher of the chat. So that's Susan for you. She is our Anthony Volpe basher. Dev says McDonald's is his favorite. I get it. I'm a Chick-fil-A guy for sure. Oh, dude, yeah. No, Gusto, yeah. Gusto's probably getting ready to kick people out. Oh, Susan just came back from breakfast. Okay, what'd you have for breakfast there, Susan? Ken's going BL. He says BLT. Okay, Ken's gonna have some BLT. Sweet. Yeah, let's see some more food choices here. It's funny. I've actually never ate at Shake Shack. I've been to Five Guys. Five Guys, I don't know. I really got to be in the mood. Brad, I'm gonna post all the mug shots today just for you, man. Just for you. Only for you. I'm posting all the mug shots. Susan had omelet and toast. Okay. Juice and coffee. Nice, Susan. OG says grilled onions, filet mignon, macaroni, cheese, and onion rings, and crunchy kale with. I'm hungry now. Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay. They think there's a Chick-fil-A near Grand Central, but when you're down there, they have better places than fast food. I understand, Jonathan. Well, I mean, if there's better places, that's where you go to better places, man. Susan, oh, they opened up another Turkish restaurant in Brighton Beach? Really? Okay. I mean, I guess choices, right? Choices. Nothing wrong with that. Sweet. OG is making a bold prediction. He's saying Volpe 2 home runs today. Okay. Got green tea buns. Okay. Buns or bags? In the mood for a gyro? Yo, I heard that, Custodio. I heard that, bro. I heard that. New name for Volpe is the Volpe Meister. Oh man. Yeah. Gyro sounds good. I don't know. I walk by the stadium. There's this Brazilian steakhouse, and I walk by it, and I'm just like, oh, I could go to a Brazilian steakhouse right now. That sounds really good. If you guys and gals have never been to a Brazilian steakhouse, it is freaking amazing. They come out with like all these different types of cuts of like meat. So good, so good. I highly suggest you all go. But yeah. But I just hope I hope the Yankees go. I hope the Yankees win 2 out of 3. I believe that they should be able to, right? Joe says Brazilian steakhouse it is. Oh, Desiree, you're missing out. Oh my goodness, yo! If you were here, we would go. Like we would go and we would get some. We would yeah, you would be like, what is this? It's good stuff. Let me tell you, it's good stuff. They come around with different steaks and they obviously put it on your plate. You eat it. You get filled up pretty quick. Theo's going for a rice homer today. Okay, Theo. If today's game ends up being like today's game ends up being like a close game, hopefully it's not. Maybe we might see Will Warren, or not Will Warren, Luke Weaver. Yeah, for sure, Joe. Yeah, Desiree, right off the skewers. Yeah, for sure. Fogo de Chao. Yeah, there's one called Texas State Brazil there, Susan. And then the one by the stadium that I go to, or that I've seen many times, it's called Rodizio Grill. Ken, I agree. That two-seamer fastball from Warren, it's been finding its location. He's been doing very, very well with that two-seam fastball, because when he was coming up, we're talking to a couple of people that focus on Yankee prospects. They were talking about how his changeup was his bread and butter. But yeah, that two seamer though, he's been doing really well with that pitch. I have been liking that pitch a lot from Will Warren. And yeah, if he can locate that pitch in today's game, yeah, I think he's definitely going to have some success today for sure. But like I predicted, I think he'll go 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, and I think he'll give up a walk and give up a run. That's what I predicted for Will Warren. But hopefully today's weather, I mean, right now it's cloudy. I'm looking outside right now. It is cloudy. It's not like gloomy out. So again, I hope the rain does hold up for most of the game at least. Luckily, yesterday it held up for all of the game, and it didn't start raining till after, thankfully. So hopefully it's the same case today. Because I was worried about this weekend when the meteorologists were talking about rain for the weekend, but got blessed. So I was happy with yesterday. Let's hope today. Yeah, no, I know that, Ken. Jason, I'll be at section 152. That'll be the left field side. So you might see me, you might not. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises. Yeah, and well, Nathan's is a staple out there, out in Brooklyn. So soaking the glory today. Enjoyed the incredible moments today with our beloved Yankees. You got it, man. You got it. Oh, Scooble's pitching a perfect game. All right, let's go, Scooble. That guy is incredible, man. I like Toddick Scooble. But anyway, folks, I am gonna end it right here because I got a game to go to. I'm already ready. I'm dressed. I'm ready to go. All I got to do is just end the live stream here, shut everything down, and then get my sneakers on and head to the game, folks. Like I said, it's gonna be a great game. I am looking forward to it. Ken, I met Theo Harris. Hopefully I get to see Theo again today. You have my number, dude. So yeah, Custodio, dude, Yankees fans, we're well and alive, man. We're well and alive. And when I take when I've been taking the trains here, the light rail, I there's quite a few Yankees fans that take the ride. So it's great, dude. Yeah, there's definitely way more Yankees fans for sure. Ken, you might see me today, but I'm not making any promises. All right, Susan, everybody have a great day. Thanks, Custodio. You enjoy the game too, bro. Custodio, I want to link up with you, dude. Let's talk. I want to link up with you. You seem like a cool guy. Love interacting with you. Ace has said nothing but great things about you. So let's link up. Yeah, Desiree, thank you so much. Section 152, Jonathan. That's like left field side. But I'll take a picture. Don't worry. And Brad, if you're listening, mugshot is incoming, sir. Mugshot is incoming. So go ahead, spread the word, and tell everybody you're looking for this guy. But anyway, folks, enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy your extended weekend of Memorial Day weekend. Everybody have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the long extended weekend. Let's hope the Yankees go on and win. I'll be at the game once again. I'm looking forward to it. I will see you all later. And as always, let's go Yankees. We're out.